These sinners are my family.
Do you even hear yourself? You should have stayed in your place, girlie.
Hazbin Hotel became an instant sensation when it premiered at the start of 2024. One of the main appeals of the series is the vast array of beloved and complex characters, including the series' star, Charlie Morningstar. As the Princess of Hell, she's dedicated to saving her people from the annual exterminations. She has the rare opinion that sinners have the compatibility for goodness, meaning they should receive a second chance at redemption, earning them a home in heaven. Charlie's unwavering dedication to the Hazbin Hotel and its rehabilitation efforts, despite the daunting task of changing hell, make her a determined leader capable of inspiring change. Her actions foreshadow her ascension to the throne. In today's video, we'll discuss why Charlie may become the new Queen of Hell in the second season.
Yeah, I can. Totally. Yeah, I'll head over there right away.
Number 1. A fundamental change. One of the main setbacks of life in hell is that while their society adapts to humanity's modern advancements, there were no adaptations to how their society behaved or functioned. When someone thinks of hell, they wouldn't be surprised to learn that each of the 7 rings has become home to violent, cruel, and malicious people. From the pilot episode, violence becomes the primary component of the series. However, the human souls who have died and gone to live there aren't entirely evil. Some only made mistakes or bad choices and have the capability of change. Unfortunately, the aptitude for goodness that demons have ignored for centuries, as the realm's many leaders believed that hellbound sinners had squandered their only chances to prove themselves. When Lucifer visits the Hazbin Hotel in Dad Meet Dad, he admits to having this mentality, showing immense disdain towards sinners because he gave them free will, and as far as he's aware, they choose to do terrible things with it. He insists the hotel won't work and dodges Charlie's questions about her goals. He uses violence as a prime example of the dark and twisted things sinners can do as he denounces Alistair for defending the hotel from equally murderous enemies. However, Charlie doesn't subscribe to the same point of view, as she disapproves of Alistair's violent behavior. Still, she recognizes the good that comes from him defending their shared home and everything they're trying to achieve. She convinces her father, the King of Hell and the first fallen angel, that her dream to redeem sinners is worth fighting for. In The Show Must Go On, he acknowledges what she's capable of, as he's the first person to encourage her dreams when she loses faith, claiming she's the first person to change the Pride Ring in 10,000 years. She's likely one of the first demons to stand against heaven and denounce their behavior. Similarly, if they return, her actions may encourage other demons to defend themselves against the exorcists, inciting an all-out war between the two realms, a war that Charlie may need to lead her people through if they want the current system to change.
Dad, just help me.
I can't.
Why can't you?
Number 2. Destiny's Call. Throughout the first season, Charlie orchestrates everything the Hazbin Hotel does. It's her dream to redeem sinners. She announces the hotel's opening on the news, welcomes new residents like Serpentius, meets with Heaven Council numerous times, and willingly fights against Adam to protect her loved ones from extermination. While Charlie was always the leader everyone flocked behind, she couldn't help feeling weary of her capabilities, often relying on the support of others to keep herself on the right path. While she makes many allies throughout the first season, Vaggie and Alistair respectfully become the angels and demons on her shoulders. She relies on them to help make decisions for the hotel and ensure things stay running whenever she's away. However, they're equally influenced by her optimism and determination. It's possible that Charlie was always destined to bridge the gap between heaven and hell. In Overture, she narrates how Lucifer and Lilith chose to help one another achieve a common goal. Lucifer was an intuitive inventor with grand ideas, drawn to Lilith's rebellious spirit after she left her former partner Adam. Together, the pair tempt Eve into taking an apple from the Garden of Eden, granting humanity free will. In doing so, they unleash untold evil in the world and are sent to rule over the new realm Hell. They remain in charge for centuries, building a kingdom for themselves while raising their daughter Charlie. In most situations, kingdoms inevitably become passed down to the next of kin. However, as her parents are immortal beings, the line of succession hasn't needed to continue thus far. At the start of the series, the Morningstar family has fallen apart, with Lilith going missing and Lucifer becoming reclusive and disinterested in demonkind. Now would be the perfect opportunity for a new leader to step up and take charge, but in Charlie's case, she would be embracing her destiny. She accepts her new role in Hello Rosie, claiming that someone needs to prevent the exterminations and change things in Hell, believing destiny has chosen her and she hopes everyone else will too. Luckily, Charlie inspires an army to help her fight against their common enemy.
That she believes in me and what we're doing? Right now, she's off learning how to protect everything we've worked for.
Number 3. Lilith's absence. One of the most significant mysteries in the series so far remains Lilith's history. According to Charlie, Lilith once cared for Hell and took pride in her role. She's responsible for building Hell from nothing and may have shared Charlie's ambitions to help sinners receive second chances by changing their ways. Unfortunately, Lilith goes missing before the events of the first season. She's not there to help Charlie or guide her actions, although Charlie seems desperate to hear from her as she steps away to leave a pointless voicemail to her mother. It's worth mentioning that no one knows where Lilith has gone, only that she's remained absent from the throne for the past 7 years. Charlie has likely come to terms with the fact that her mother isn't coming back, although she may not believe her mother is alive since she actively leaves the other woman messages. However, as an audience, we learn that Lilith has lived in heaven from the final scene of The Show Must Go On. We can infer that she made an unknown deal with Adam that allowed her to live in heaven. However, now that she has to work with loot, it seems like she will return to Hell to disrupt Charlie's actions. While we don't know why Lilith left Hell or what she did to gain entrance into heaven, it's unlikely that she'll give up her peaceful life from the past several years. Lilith and Charlie will undoubtedly have an emotional reunion where they learn what the other has accomplished in the past few years. However, suppose Lilith ultimately decides she is no longer willing to lead Hell as queen. In that case, the position is available for Charlie, giving her an opening to become one of Hell's primary leaders and decision makers. Since we know that Lilith is the one who helped Hell become the society it is, she may have a much more pragmatic approach to ruling, aware that violence and terrible actions will always plague their realm due to the few truly evil demons who live there. She may have grown tired of witnessing these behaviors, and by giving up her throne, she may hope Charlie won't become as equally jaded.
Empowering demonkind with her voice and her songs, and as the numbers of Hell grew, so did its power.
Number 4. Lucifer's Remorse. Currently, the one standing between Charlie and Hell is her father, Lucifer. As the king of Hell, Lucifer has the final say about everything in the 7 rings. Most demons would fear his approach or respect any order he gives because he's one of the most powerful entities in their realm. Despite the control Lucifer has in his realm, he doesn't seem to exercise his influence very often. When he debuts in Dad Beat Dad, it's not as an overrun ruler with many obligations, but as an exhausted inventor who struggles to find inspiration. While Charlie has finally changed his mind about sinners and their capabilities, Lucifer seems to have taken a hands-off approach to ruling, leaving much of the work to Lilith until her disappearance. The most influential decision he's made so far was his agreement with Heaven to exterminate hundreds of human souls. Although he likely made this deal to spare Hellborn demons like Charlie, the decision is still controversial. It causes extreme tensions in the Pride Ring, which Charlie tries to stop with the Hazbin Hotel. Now that we know Charlie's peaceful methods are successful, Lucifer may decide to step down, allowing someone new and hopeful to protect their home.
Razzle, dazzle. Oh, look how much you have grown. Still fun-sized.
As the new Queen of Hell, Charlie could finally have the influence necessary to change how life operates in Hell. While she couldn't prevent every crime and violent act from occurring, Charlie could turn the Pride Ring into a beacon of hope, a welcoming afterlife for sinners. She will ensure the Hazbin Hotel always feels comfortable and welcomes new guests. Using her positive and can-do attitude in ruling Hell, she'll become a natural, helping others overcome their inner demons.
Have you ever wanted something that was so clear in your mind that you could taste it?
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
How can I face them after failing them all so hard? They came here to be saved, and all I gave them was more pain.